the second night of a back-to-back?
I think we felt like a second night of a back-to-back. They're a physical team. There's a lot of multiple actions on every possession you have to defend. Oladipo now is a superstar, and so he's the guy you gotta pay attention to and try to stop and contain and hope he doesn't blow up for 35 plus. But they have a lot of guys playing at a high level right now. Corey Joseph has been great. Bogdanovich has shot the ball unbelievably recently. Their young bigs are great. I mean, they're a great basketball team, and I feel like certain people have maybe waited for them to come down all season. They're not coming down. They're a great basketball team.
Are you going to be checking in?
Who? Inevitably we'll end up on each other, I'm sure. We'll start how we normally start.
You guys look at the standings and see where you are, or does that not even matter right now at this point?
Of course we do. I think every team does. You look at the standings for sure.
JJ, with Oladipo, what is he doing differently this season that he hadn't been doing at this level in the past?
He's shooting the three better. He's shooting more pull-up threes off the dribble in transition and out of pick and rolls. Part of it is how they use him. I think in Orlando they tried to make him sort of a jack-of-all-trades guy. Played a lot off the ball last year in Oklahoma City. So really this is the first time where I think he's been in a system that really fit him. And he's proven why he was so highly rated coming out of college. I mean, he's always sort of had the talent, and he's put it all together, and he's been fantastic. But the biggest thing probably is the pull-up threes.
You followed the league a lot. Did you expect them to be where they're at this quickly after the moves that they made?
No one did. No one did. I mean, that's. But again, it goes to show you, just being in the right situation. Playing for a coach that puts you in good positions. I mean, that's for 80 to 90% of the league. That's what it's all about. And all those guys have had great seasons. I mean, literally, you go down their roster and they've all had great seasons.
They play well. I mean, they score a lot of points off the turnover. That's been something that's plagued you guys. How much more of a concentration is it against this team when there's so much at stake?
Something we talk about every game. I think as we get closer and closer to the playoffs, and we finish here against some playoff teams, having gone through the stretch we just went through against some playoff teams, we're very cognizant that that's sort of been the difference maker all year for us, and going forward, if we are fortunate enough to play in the playoffs, that's going to be a huge factor. So, especially against good teams, you have to absolutely limit your turnovers.
You guys also have a nice run coming up here at home. How important is it to get these here at home to make that way up the standings there?
Yeah, again, we have a favorable schedule if you look at things on paper, but this is the NBA, and you got to go play the games, and we do have some home games here, and we've been great recently at home. I think 12-0 in our last 12, and this has been a great advantage for us. Our crowd, our atmosphere that we play at home, it's been huge.
You've been used as a screener in the offense a lot this year. Is that something that's ramped up this year, or have you been doing that your whole career?
We had some ATOs and stuff, and set plays in LA where I was a screener. Blake and I because he was so good with his ball handling, I would set a screen for him sometimes just randomly, sort of like I do for Joel at times. But certainly this year has been, I don't know what the numbers are, but I feel like I've been used more as a screener, and that's been great. I think especially with Ben and Joe, it's really opened things up for them. It seems like Ben gets to dunk a game just, because people aren't expecting that little back screen. So, Brett and I talked about that actually this summer, about ways we could use me in that way, and I think he's drawn up some good stuff. All right,
Thank
thanks.
you.
Thank you.